20 minutes to 9 a.m. Central African Time. Welcome back. You are tuned into News and Views on Cllr Media. I'm Syed Jadwat and I am standing in for Inayat Wadi this morning. Moving on to the next story for this morning. Well, of course, now the ANC Ward 29 Mariam Woodley branch is organizing a solidarity walk in Actonville for Palestine. And joining me now is Ward 29 councillor, Brother Imtiaz Loonat. Assalamu alaikum. Jummah Mubarak. Thank you for joining us.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jummah Mubarak to you and your listeners as well.
All right. So before we discuss the solidarity walk and the logistics and everything around that particular event, I've seen the poster that has been circulated before this event, and it's quite clear. It says this is not a war, this is genocide. This is not a conflict, it's an occupation. It's not terrorism, it's a right to resist. I think that is very important messaging that has to be going out, especially at a time when many of Israel's supporters, apartheid state of Israel's supporters, seem to be trying to use specific terminology to villainize Palestinians. Language is extremely important in this kind of situation where we're seeing the sovereignty and the integrity of a nation come under threat. Talk to us about the importance of getting this message across, and then we'll come back to the solidarity walk shortly.
Well, as you can see, the genocide unfolding in Palestine, obviously committed by Israel. We as South Africans come out of a past where we also suffered under apartheid, although the level of suffering of the Palestinian people is unmatched anywhere in the world. We, as the ruling party, has always stood with the people of Palestine, and we believe that until they are free, we cannot rest. Our party, although we've been in power since 1994, we still have been trading with Israel. And those are the kind of things we as a country needs to stop doing, because boycotts of products, sports boycotts, and those kind of things are what brought South Africa to its knees. And the world needs to understand that to bring Israel to its knees, we need to boycott its products. We need to make Israel a pariah state. We need to make sure that we do not buy products that come from Israel. We do not deal with Israel in any way. We do not supply Israel in any way. And we spread this gospel throughout the world. We boycott products that are associated with Israel in any way.
Mm.
So I think that the level of genocide, the level, the cruelty with which Israel is claiming to be defending itself is really needs really our people to speak out against.
Mm. And I'm glad you actually mentioned the issue of trade and boycotts, specifically in the context of the ANC having come into power almost 30 years ago. I think many might then ask, aside from paying lip service or what they perceive to be merely lip service to the Palestinian cause, what has the ANC in government done to support the Palestinian cause?
Well, at the moment, I can tell you that this time round, the parliament voted overwhelmingly in favor of expelling the Israeli ambassador. Um, that is what we need to pressurize our executive to understand that they need to cut all ties with Palestine, and the ANC really hasn't done much in terms of getting Israel to where we want peace and where we want the freedom of the people of Palestine. This in the past we had the embassy, we had relations with Israel. We cannot afford that because obviously it hasn't worked. We thought that by having a voice within Israel to change what we see now has really not worked. So we need to change tactic in anything in life. You sometimes what you're doing may not be working. You need to change that tactic, and we're going to urge our government to change that tactic of trying to persuade Israel to give the Palestinians freedom. I personally do not believe in a two-state solution, although the government believes that the first step towards peace would be a two-state solution. And if that is what the Palestinian people want, we must fight for it. But personally, I believe the entire state of Israel is an occupied state. So we need to have a situation where there's negotiations between all parties, and a situation like South Africa, where we all live together in peace and harmony.
Mm.
And that
All
is
right.
what we
So
need to achieve.
thank you so much for that. On Sunday, then, the Marimudle branch is organizing a solidarity walk. Talk to us more about this. What can we expect on the day? The logistics around this, what time, who's going to be speaking, who's going to address the crowd, and so on and so forth.
All right. The walk starts at Actonville Stadium in Meyer Drive. The walk will start at 10 o'clock. Registration will start at 9 o'clock. The walk is just under 3 kilometers. We will have stalls inside the stadium selling all sorts of things, from food to clothing to toys. And then when we get back to the stadium from the walk, we will have speeches. We've got the president of the ANC Youth League, Colin Malachi. We've got Sheikh Siddiq from the MJC. We will have an NEC speaker from the ANC as well. And I've got indication that Ronnie Kesrels will also be at this event, and he will also address the people. I would like to invite Salam Media and all media houses to also come and join us on the day and conduct interviews with the speakers and whoever attends the event.
All right. And anybody interested in participating, how can they get in touch with you?
They can call me on 082 560 8293.
082-560-8293. Shukran so much for that, and you go well and stay safe.
Shukran. Jazakallah.
All right, we take an ad break. When we come back, Jummah Inspirations.
To create food security for those in need. By supporting our program, you can help us in our mission to provide access to nutritious meals on a daily basis and help us extend our reach. Join SANZAF in the fight against hunger by contributing to our food security initiatives. To learn more, visit sanzaf.org.za or call 011 834 6046. SANZAF, changing lives through development and relief.
Millions displaced, thousands dead, thousands more wounded. Through the genocide, the men, women, and children of Palestine need you. Your support enables our team on the ground to deliver life-saving aid. Help Gaza today. Donate to Penny Appeal South Africa, www.pennyappeal.org.za. 031 1100 573. Penny Appeal. Small change, big difference.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042-203-1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
For a long time, we've lived in a centralized world, where institutions held the all-important data and confirmed all transactions. Those times are over. Welcome to Libertas Group, a blockchain development company boasting an ecosystem that continually redefines the way we do business. Our blockchain is decentralized, making it immune to hacking or alteration, putting the power back in your hands with no middleman so you can focus on the growth of your business. Libertas, the simplest investment choice you'll make.
The people of Palestine need your support now. Africa Muslims Agency is on the ground, already providing food, medication, and emergency supplies in Gaza. Donate any amount to Heal Palestine at africamuslimsagency.co.za. Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
Conveniently located along the banks of the Crocodile River bordering the Kruger National Park, as a guest at Cllr's Africa Lodge, one can enjoy an amazing sunrise or sunset on our spacious deck area while you catch a glimpse of some wildlife sightings along the Crocodile River. The sounds of the African savannah will greet you whilst you enjoy your morning coffee. Cllr's Africa Lodge by Tingana Collection. Cllr's Africa Lodge is ideally situated only 6 kilometers from the Crocodile Bridge Gate in the Kruger National Park. Catering for all travelers with variety, we have 4 types of the finest rooms: superior rooms, deluxe suites, and 2-bedroomed family units. Each room is equipped with the finest amenities to make your stay unforgettable. Guests can choose between the self-catering option or book their accommodation with breakfast and dinner included.